Great.
Well, speaking of people being people, let's talk about the US Brexit. Paul, you and I both know this because we stood in May as Liberal Democrat candidates for the Welsh Assembly government. Paul stood down in Newport. I stood up here in the Vale of Glamorgan. And my experience was that on every doorstep, even though we were standing for a body that had absolutely nothing to do with Brexit or the Brexit discussion, that vote was 6 weeks after our elections, the first question asked always was, so where do you stand on Europe? And in that instance, it was a binary decision that was going to aggravate half of the population no matter what.
Yeah.
And I see a lot of this happening in the United States. For example, let's run this little clip of some of the protests from the New York Times that have been going on in the United States all night last night. We taped this on Thursday for Friday broadcast, but this happened Wednesday night, the day after it became clear that Donald Trump, there were these spontaneous protests all across the USA.
My president, not my president, not my president. Impeach, 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 impeach.
A blue and white collar long right down the middle.
Because we were so close to having our first ever woman president, and we have a guy that's a white nationalist, and he's currently leading in the polls and in winning, and it's just disgusting to me. And I've seen this happen with Brexit, and I've seen this happen around the world, and it's just so saddening to me that this could possibly happen to our nation.
I'm definitely not proud of the decision, but I think we just need to, like every election, come together and, move forward and do what's best for the nation.
I'm feeling pretty shocked, honestly, because I didn't think Trump was going to win. I don't think anybody really did. I don't know. I've always kind of believed the polls are always right, so they're not.
So, pretty exciting things going on in the United States right now in terms of protest.
Yeah. I mean, well, you're absolutely right. I mean, it was a kind of angry election. I mean, I've seen a lot of it. I'm a political watcher, a journalist, and I've been political watching for 30 years, and I've never seen things like the American election and the Brexit referendum. I mean, that to me, I mean, I just don't know. I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen anything like it.